think the topics today are going to concern, of course, Russia and the changing oil trading patterns right now. The order book, which is constrained, the increase in demand, especially due to China, the rates are at, I'd say, almost historical highs, and they have been for some time. So I think the question is going to be how long will that dynamic stay in place? How much of that dynamic is priced into the assets already? And of course, where do we go from here? So I think it'll be interesting. Everyone's in a good mood because the rates are good, but there's a lot of uncertainty in the market due to the banking crisis recently, and the war in the Ukraine and what's happening with Russia.
You mentioned the war and the banking crisis. So can you make a short forecast for the rest of 2023?
I can't make a forecast for this afternoon. There's so much changing these days. I guess not just these days, but life in general forever. That and things move so quickly that with the recent banking crisis and the new rules for moving oil in and out of Russia, it's hard to anticipate what dynamic will lead to a change in the markets. What we do know is that the supply of ships is constrained. We do know that oil consumption continues to increase, and that the Chinese demand is increasing consistently over the past few months, to where there are levels higher than they were before. So on the demand side, the oil is there, and on the supply side, there aren't that many ships that are being put out. So all else being equal, which of course it never is, things should stay good for a while.
And the last one, speaking so far with the fellow participants of this forum, what is your general takeaway, your general feeling?
The forum has been good. I walked in the door a few hours ago and I could hardly get to the conference itself because there were so many people I hadn't seen in a while who wanted to catch up, who had some good input. And again, I think it's driven by the dynamic in the markets, with the economy sort of on edge where it is, and with the crisis in the Ukraine. There's a lot to discuss, and there's a lot of uncertainty. So people are here to interact with their colleagues, find out what's going on. And there are a lot of people here from the finance industry, from the brokers community, from the legal community, and of course from the ship owning community. So it's an excellent place to get to know your colleagues.